Hey, this is Grant again. I'm just going to give an update on what happened after I painted the rust with the Corroseal, the rusted areas of the truck. Before I get too far into the video, I just want to show you what the rust looked like before. And then the next clip, I'll show you what the Corroseal looks like once it's applied. Here I've applied a thick coat of Corroseal to the rusted area, and I let that sit for 24 hours, and it converted the rust over to a hard black primed metal that is ready to paint. This is what the Corroseal looks like. It comes in a bottle, and it's a thick white milky substance that you just brush on, and it doesn't smell bad, and it saves you a lot of time because it primes the metal and you don't have to sand the metal thoroughly. In this final picture, you'll see the paint job after I'd used the Corroseal. Then I spray painted with Duplicolor Perfect Match, and it came out really nice. And then if you want, you can add a top clear coat to that. So the following day, I had some areas that had that milky white substance that was the Corroseal, and it was dried on here, but I just took soap and water and just rubbed it. It was about after 24 hours, and it took a little bit of effort but not much to get it out. Simple Green also, I started using that after, and that seemed to take it off even faster. So I just sprayed Simple Green on the parts that had the Corroseal, that white kind of chalkiness on there, and then I just let that sit for a few minutes and then just wipe that right off using a paper towel or a rag. So after I went around and cleaned all that Corroseal off, the residue left by that, then I let that dry and I painted the areas. So the paint came out well. I'll show you the paint that I used. This Duplicolor Perfect Match, and they actually have the specific colors that you can match exactly with whatever your vehicle is. And the nozzle on this is a little bit unique. It was pretty accurate. I didn't even have to tape things off. You might want to if you don't want to get anything on any other areas. So I'll just go around and show you the areas. Now keep in mind, this is an older truck. It's a 2002. I had some areas up top that had just nicks, and so I used that Corroseal on it, and then I used this pen so for those just small nick areas, and it's covered now, but it doesn't look too great because I used this and it was old. It came with it when I bought the truck, and I don't know how many years it had been sitting in there, and it went through some, at least this winter was very cold, so it really thickened this paint, and it didn't go on as smoothly as I would like, and it's a bit darker. So this is the right paint match, but I guess because it was old and thicker that it didn't really match that well. But anyways, I'm not too concerned about it. Like I said, it's an older truck and it's covering up the rusted spots after they've been converted. So that's what my main concern was, just to have it covered and, you know, protected. Okay, over here was the other side of the bed, and the cab corner turned out pretty nice. Down here too, there's a little, you know, rust and bubbling started. Again, it's because this seam right here was keeping water in there. And I made another video about how to protect your doors and cab corners and rockers, everything like that. So look for my other video on that, and I could post that also in the video description, how you can do that really cheap and prevent any rusting in the future. This area is a little muddy because I'd been driving around since I did this, but that converted and painted over too pretty nicely.
back here as well on the other side, behind the rear wheel. Okay, so overall I was very happy with the Corroseal. Made things a lot easier. It was a fast conversion of the rust. The Duplicolor paint, that was good too. And like I said, this little pen could be good if you buy a new one and keep it from being in the car or truck when it's freezing out. Okay, hope you enjoy this video. Check out my video description for the links to the products and things. And if you like my videos, please subscribe and check out the other videos. Have a nice day.